Not sure which digital ham radio to pick? In this video, I picked the 3 best digital ham radios. One if you're looking for an affordable but decent radio, another one if you're looking for pure performance and money is not an issue, and finally, the best digital ham radio for the average user. You can check availability and the current prices in the description. Let's start first with the best budget digital ham radio, the Radioddity GD77. This radio is a dual-band DMR ham radio that's earned its place among the top budget-friendly options out there. If you're into DMR or thinking of getting started, this little radio packs a punch, even though it does come with some quirks that you need to be aware of. First off, the GD77 doesn't feel cheap, and that's saying something at this price point. It's got a solid, rugged build that can take a few knocks. Also, it's lightweight, easy to hold, and not as bulky as some of the competitors like the MD390. Plus, the 2200 mAh battery is pretty good. It gives you decent longevity, though don't expect miracles if you're running it hard on full power. Now let's talk about what this radio can do. The GD77 is a dual-band radio, which means you get both VHF and UHF coverage. This is a big deal because many of the cheaper DMR radios like the MD380 or MD390 only give you UHF. This flexibility is fantastic, especially if you're switching between analog and digital modes frequently. The radio also boasts 1024 memory channels, which is slightly more than the MD380-390. But honestly, that's probably overkill for most users. One thing to note is that the stock firmware is functional, but if you want to unlock the true potential of this radio, you need to install the OpenGD77 firmware. This open source firmware transforms the GD77 from a good radio into a great one by adding features like additional power levels, a better display, and improved audio settings. When it comes to programming, things get a bit tricky. DMR has a learning curve, and the GD77 is no exception. Programming this radio isn't as straightforward as it could be, especially if you're new to DMR. The software can be finicky, and the instructions aren't always clear. However, once you get the hang of it, the radio performs admirably. If you're struggling, I'd recommend finding a pre-made code plug or joining a DMR group online to get some help. On the performance side, the GD77 does a solid job. The receiver is sensitive, and the audio quality, both transmit and receive, is clear and loud. Some users have noted a slight digital squealing noise at lower volumes, but this isn't a deal breaker. The radio also scans mixed analog and digital channels effectively, making it versatile for monitoring different types of communications. So how does the GD77 stack up against other budget digital ham radios? Compared to the TYT MD380 or MD390, the GD77 has the edge with dual-band capabilities and a slightly better build quality. It's also more feature-rich if you're willing to mess around with firmware updates. That said, the MD380 is often praised for its ease of use, so if you're looking for something that's more plug-and-play, the MD380 might be worth considering. All in all, the Radioddity GD77 is a fantastic choice for anyone looking to get into DMR without breaking the bank. It's not perfect, you'll need to be patient with the programming, and the stock firmware leaves a lot to be desired. But once you get it set up, it's a reliable, versatile, and powerful little radio that can handle both analog and digital modes with ease. If you're up for a bit of a challenge and don't mind tinkering, the GD77 is hard to beat in this price range. Next, if you need the very best digital ham radio, our suggestion is the Kenwood THD75A. The THD75A stands out as the best premium digital ham radio due to its impressive combination of versatility, robust features, and premium build quality. While its price tag might initially seem high, it offers significant advantages that make it a worthwhile investment, especially compared to radios like the Yaesu FT5D or the ICOM ID52. First, the build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Kenwood, rugged and reliable, designed to handle daily use and outdoor conditions comfortably. Its audio quality is exceptionally clear, loud, and punchy, making it ideal for average users who regularly operate in noisy environments. Compared to its predecessor, the THD74, the audio improvements are noticeable, clearly surpassing budget radios and even slightly edging out the highly regarded ID52. Feature-wise, This radio is incredibly versatile, making it perfect for the typical user who wants a single device capable of handling multiple tasks. It includes built-in GPS and APRS functionality, paired with an internal TNC for seamless packet decoding, which can be effortlessly integrated with your smartphone via Bluetooth. Additionally, D-Star compatibility ensures digital voice communication and reflector access. While it doesn't vastly outperform the ID52 on D-Star alone, the inclusion of a wideband receiver capable of HF, VHF, and UHF reception sets it apart. It excels particularly on VHF-UHF bands, covering 2 meter, 1.25 meter, and 70 centimeter, with reliable 5-watt transmission power. The full-color transflective TFT display remains readable even in direct sunlight, enhancing outdoor usability for the average user. Although smaller than the ID52 screen, its clarity ensures ease of operation. The buttons are tactile, with a notably satisfying push-to-talk PTT button, and the USB-C port adds convenience for charging and programming, marking a significant modernization from older micro-USB ports. All in all, the Kenwood THD75A is clearly the best choice if you're looking for the best digital ham radio if money's not an issue due to its all-in-one convenience. Combining APRS, D-Star, wideband reception, and exceptional audio quality. Although cheaper options like the FT5D exist, they omit key features like D-Star. Similarly, the ID52 lacks built-in APRS, necessitating additional devices. For the any ham radio enthusiast seeking a reliable, feature-rich digital ham radio that does it all, the THD75A is an excellent and practical choice. Now, time to dive into our top pick for digital ham radios, the Anytone AT-D878U7 Plus. This is one of the most popular and versatile DMR radios on the market today. While not the cheapest option, it delivers excellent value with a robust feature set that includes built-in GPS, Bluetooth, and both transmit and receive APRS capabilities. Its support for APRS is especially notable. It was one of the first Chinese-made radios to include this feature, which is typically found only in higher-end Japanese models. What sets the Plus model apart is its 500,000 contact capacity, a major improvement over previous models. This ensures full compatibility with the global DMR database, which now exceeds 200,000 entries, making this feature essential for ongoing usability. The radio also supports both DMR Tier 1 and 2, ensuring seamless communication with nearly any DMR system. Functionality extends beyond digital. The AT-D878U7 Plus is a dual-band analog transceiver, VHF-UHF, and switching between modes is simple. It runs on a strong 3100 mAh battery, offers up to 7 watts transmit power, and includes Bluetooth PTT and headset compatibility for hands-free use. Front-facing programming, FFP, allows adding repeaters and frequencies directly from the device, adding to its convenience. In summary, the Anytone AT-D878U7 Plus offers the best combination of digital features, analog flexibility, and long-term usability for the average ham. It's a well-rounded choice that balances performance and price, making it the ideal everyday digital HT for most operators. That's it for today. Remember, you can check current prices for all these digital ham radios in the description below.